Hi, kindergartners. Today we are going to be talking about math stories. And you may already know what a math story is without even knowing that you know it. You might just not know it's called a math story. But if you've ever said, well, I had 2 cookies and then I had another one. I guess I ate 3 cookies, Mom or Dad. That is a math story. Or if you said, well, Mom said, well, there were 5 pieces of pizza, but now there's only 4. What happened? That's a math story, right? There were 5 pieces, but now there's only 4. What happened? Somebody ate one, right? So in your math book, you are going to turn to page 65. 65 looks like this. And on that page, you're going to see a cute little garden. It's called the neighborhood garden. Here's that number 65 down there. Okay. And in it, you'll see some cute little animals, some fruits, some veggies. And when you tell a math story, you focus on something to count. So I'm going to zero in on, let's say, the pears. Okay. Oh, there's one down there too. So how many pears do I see in the tree? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's also one on the ground, right? So my story could go like this. There are 4 pears in the tree and one on the ground. How many pears are there all together? That's another thing that all math stories have. They have a question, and the question is something that you have to answer. So, how many pears are there all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 pears all together. Okay, I could do another story. Look at something different to count. I could look at these tulips, these pretty tulips. I see some are in the ground and some are in the pots. So I could count how many are in the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many are in the pots? 1, 2, 3, 4. So my story would go like this. There are 6 tulips in the ground. And how many were there? 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tulips in the pots. Here's my question. How many tulips are there altogether in the garden? Now I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tulips in the garden. Now, if I wanted to take that a step further, I could write this story down. But gosh, I'm not going to write it with words because, boy, that would take a really long time. But if I use numbers, I can tell it quickly. So here's a number sentence to go with the math story. 6 tulips are in the ground. And this is the sign for and, 4 are in the pots. And all together that equals this sign. Oop, that was a little bit wiggly. I'm going to write that again so it's really looks like an equal sign. There we go. And 6 and 4 equals 10 all together. Right? So that's our number story sentence. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Okay, I'll do one more example for you and then it'll be your turn. Okay, how about we focus on, what else could we focus on? Oh, there's some daisies. There's some carrots. We could count bunnies. We could count tomatoes or the birds. I think those tomatoes are fun. I'm going to look at the tomatoes and I'm noticing that some are bigger than others. So first I'm going to count the big tomatoes. I see 1 big tomato, 2 big tomatoes. And I see some smaller ones. Let's count 1, 2, 3. So here's my math story for the tomatoes. There are 2 big tomatoes and there are 3 small tomatoes. Here's my question. How many tomatoes are there all together on the vine? Well, got to count it up. Let's see how many all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, hey, just like the pears. Now, if I wanted to make a number sentence to go with that, it would look like this. There were 2 big tomatoes. And remember that sign? That's the plus sign. And 3 small tomatoes. And 2 plus 3 all together, right, equals 5. We'll double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it's 5. So here it is. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And there you have your number sentence. You could do a story also of something getting taken away. That could happen. Like these birdies could have all been in the tree and then some flew away, right? That's a number story. I mean, a math story also. So have fun coming up with your own math stories.